for my family in Kiev when I called them back at 4 a.m. So there had been kind of notifications going on Twitter, people saying that Russia did actually proclaim a full scale war on Ukraine. And I got really scared. The first thing I did immediately was to call my parents, who were asleep, and they did not realize the panic in my voice. And the next thing, I being messaged by my ex-classmate, and she's saying, "I hear some kind of explosions." So my friend lives on Krещатик Street, so it's a main Kiev street, and I know that they live a couple of kilometers apart, and they like, so the explosion was so loud, so people heard it from this part of the city and from like the center, so it doesn't sound kind of good to me.
I know that last night you were at a protest in London with lots of other people from Ukraine. What was the feeling like here? What's the community sense in the capital as to what's happening back home?
A community certainly. So for first, we really hoped for some diplomatic solution. We really hope that finally West understands that Putin is not prepared for any constructive dialogue. That Putin is, in fact, he is actually just wants like Ukraine. He is not happy with the state of things in Ukraine. He is not happy with the political regime. He is not happy with the kind of how we like our language policy. Is one of the most painful things for him. The kind of the development of Ukrainian language, that more and more people are switching to Ukrainian. So that's, he prefers to call it like the genocide of Russian speaking people, but it's not true. I have a lot of Russian speaking friends, and in private life in Ukraine, as anywhere else, people are allowed to speak language that they want. So there is no genocide. There is just a law that implements the necessary use of language on official levels. So there is no signs of genocide, and there is no sign of kind of any like cultural discrimination. People make a conscious choice to switch to Ukrainian in their everyday lives, in their professional lives, and it's okay.
It must be a terrifying prospect to imagine that your home country may no longer look and feel the same way because it's being taken over by another country. And President Putin has consistently denied that he is looking to invade and take over Ukraine. But from the face of it, it appears that that is what's happening. Are you scared you're going to lose Ukraine?
Of course, with the current state of things, I cannot really imagine how the things are going to progress. It's personal for me. It's really hard because now I don't really know where I'll have the opportunity to come back home, and whether my home will look the same as before I left it. And I don't know what Putin's end goal is. I don't know what losses or like what he's going to sacrifice. Whether he like bomb entire cities, which is a completely inhumane, and that's what is an actual genocide that he's blaming the Ukrainian officials for.